Mr. Ira Martin Jr., age 89 of Sylacauga, passed away Thursday at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Funeral service will be held this morning at 11 a.m. from Curtis & Son North, with the Reverend Tim Wilson officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. Mr. Martin served in the Navy and was on the USS O'Brien and was in the Bay of Japan at the end of World War II. He was a longtime member of the Sylacauga Church of God for some 58 years. Online memorials at CurtisandSonFH.com, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Patricia Pat Cobb Nelson, age 76 of Sylacauga, died Saturday, January the 7th. Funeral service will be Tuesday, January 10th, 2 p.m. from Curtis & Son North Chapel, with the Reverends Tommy Thornton, Roy Cordell, and Jim Hopkins officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. Visitation will be Tuesday from noon until service time at Curtis & Son North. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for William Buddy Arnold Sr., age 75 of Sylacauga, is this morning at 11 from the Chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home, Reverend Chris Sharbert officiating. Burial in the Talladega Springs Cemetery. Mr. Arnold died Saturday, January the 7th at Brookwood Medical Center in Birmingham. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Jimmy Lee Steen Jr., age 56 of Sylacauga, is today at 1 o'clock from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverends Donald Grice and Dottie Blackman officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. Steen Jr. died January 5th at Russell Medical Center in Alexander City. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com, Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Barney Ray Anderson, age 78, died Friday, January 6th at Shelby Baptist Medical Center, Radley Smith Funeral Home, announcing. And Geraldine Bennett, age 88 of Sylacauga, died Sunday at her residence, Radley Smith Funeral Home, announcing. Funeral service with Scottish Rite for Mr. Clifton William Skipper Chrysler, age 73 of Alexander City, will be today at 11 a.m. from the Chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park with Masonic honors. Mr. Chrysler died January 6th at his residence. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com, Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Paul Turner, age 78 of Goodwater, will be this afternoon at 3 o'clock from the Chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Reverend James H. Heath officiating. The family receiving friends today, 11:30 until 2:30 at the funeral home. Mr. Turner died January 5th at Shelby Baptist Medical Center. The family will accept potted plants or cut arrangements or contributions to the Kellyton New Harvest in Kellyton, Alabama, or to the American Heart Association in Dallas, Texas. Mr. Turner was a member of the New Harvest Church. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. Funerals and burials and cremations, that's Curtis & Son Funeral Home,